right, man, let's talk about DeShon. Elliott says that Aaron Rodgers and the Packers don't respect the Lions. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. By hitting the bell icon, all right? A little bit under the weather, man, but we still moving, right? But yeah, he said that Aaron Rodgers and the Packers don't respect the Lions. He said that he said they don't respect them. That's pretty much what he said. The Packers don't respect them, they don't respect them, and they out to get their respect. So he talked about how, the way he was speaking after the game, where he said that we can't lose to that team, and how, they always the underdogs, they always gonna fight their ass off. So at the end of the day, hopefully all that, he said was bulletin board material after he said it. Because that defense went out there and they played a hell of a game versus the Packers. And again, they're going to have to come out and play defense again. The number one thing about playing the Packers right now is to stop the run. That's the number one thing. You're going to have to stop the run. So, I wouldn't respect the Lions neither. Even after one win, historically, the Packers, Aaron Rodgers have owned the Lions. Even before Aaron Rodgers. Brett Favre owned the Lions going to Lambeau. Matt Flynn owned the Lions, got a big contract off of beating the Lions in week 6-17. So why would I be afraid? Jared Goff first season there was the second week. Goff played a hell of a first half. Then it started raining. Then he fell off a cliff. So yeah, I won't respect the Lions neither. I won't respect the Lions neither. You got to go out there and take your respect. You want to earn whatever you want. You want to earn it. It ain't nothing wrong with something be given to you because, it's a blessing. And, good things are supposed to happen. But you got to earn some things, bro. Respect one of them things you can't buy. No matter how much money you work, no matter how much money you make, that don't make people respect you. Money can make people tolerate you. And money can't keep people around you. Right? It can. But for all the wrong reasons. So yeah, you gotta get the you gotta earn respect. You only earn respect in football by going out there and winning. Even to go out there fighting hard and all that shit in the movies where you see Coach Carter, they fought hard in the championship or the playoff game and they got respect. Yeah, you can get moral respect. But you want the dominant respect. You want the absolute respect. You want the purest of the pure respect. That's what you want. You want that real respect. That's what you want. You want that real respect. That's exactly what you want. You want real respect. And the only way you can get down the gridiron by going out there and whooping Green Bay ass. That's it. That's the only way you can earn that. So yeah, I like that he's saying, he don't respect us and all that stuff, because he don't. I wouldn't respect y'all neither. And tomorrow is another chapter in not being SOLs, another chapter in ascending to NFC North, Bears, Vikings, Packers, and even they own Lions fans. To show that they ain't SOL. Even if it's not winning, you get in. It's fine. This momentum, if they win versus Green Bay, that momentum feels highly more likely to carry over to the offseason, to carry over beyond that than the momentum they had last year. The momentum they had last year at the end of the season was like teams was overlooking the Lions. That's how I looked at it. Teams were overlooking the Lions, and that's what it was. That's what it was. Like, we overlooked the Lions, they'll push over. They ain't won a game, or they ain't won the game yet. We gonna beat them. And that's how they looked at it. Excuse me. And that's how they looked at it. And that's how they looked at it. So at the end of the day, that shit gotta end tomorrow night. No matter what the Seahawks do, they gotta end tomorrow night. Show the world that it ain't SOL, these ain't the same old Lions, these ain't the baby Lions, the Kyrie Lions. It starts tomorrow night. Jared Goff, to cement himself as the quarterback of the Detroit Lions going forward, as the absolute quarterback, guess what? You can put a stamp on that. You can cement yourself tomorrow night with playing a good game and going out there and win. You can kill the Bryce Young talk. You can kill the Stroud talk. You can kill the Levis talk. You can kill the Lamar Jackson talk. A lot of people saying, well, he played well enough this year and he's our quarterback. It ain't good enough yet. Now, if you put a stamp on it, and they go to the playoffs, he win a game, or you put a stamp on it, play good tomorrow, and they win. Yeah, but like I continue to say, bro, when you got an opportunity to upgrade a quarterback to somebody you think is super duper special, superstar special, you got to do it. Now, if you don't think those guys superstar special, you stick with Jared Goff. Simple as that. Simple as that. But yeah, for tomorrow, for him, he can cement himself as a starter. And obviously, that gives the Lions a lot more flexibility in the draft. That's what everybody like looking at when it comes to Lions. They like looking at the quantity of draft picks. There's been plenty of times before where the Lions had plenty of quantity, but it is not enough quality. But, we'll see what they do tomorrow. They lose, they get a better draft pick versus Green Bay. For losing to Green Bay, they move up a little bit from their own draft pick. The Rams lose. They might stay the same and move up a little bit. So, there's a silver lining in all this, but I think we all tired of playing for the draft. We all tired of the draft and the offseason being the peak season for the Lions. We want to go out there and, be talking in January and hopefully one day into February about, football, an actual football game and winning the championship and winning the conference championship and advancing. We want to be there, and how the NFC is shaking up right now, where it's a dead period for top quarterbacks and stuff. If you got this is my opinion here. You got an opportunity to go get Lamar. I don't care to be. Oh, he can't throw. They always say that shit. Who he throwing to? You got a chance to get Bryce Young. You think he's special? You do it. You accelerate this process. But if you good, you feel like Jared Goff is the guy, and you feel like you're really good there. Guess what? You continue to build with the picks you got. You got a lot of money, got a lot of picks, so they can do a lot of different things going into the offseason. But I don't think so. We fortunate enough to be talking about a playoff game next week. Cool. That's better for the channel. That's better for Lions Nation. That's better for the morale of the city. But if not, Piston talks commence, offseason talk commence, and the playoff commence. And I think we won't be talking about the playoffs. Because for one, I don't think Seattle is going to lose to the Rams. So I don't see it. It's impossible, in my opinion. Not with Baker Mayfield trash ass. So, that's my opinion. And that's all it is, an opinion, until they play the game and it become a fact. So, they're going to do everything in their power to get Green Bay in there. But, when you go, kind of like the Bad Boy Pistons, they journey. And not only did they have to beat the Celtics, the Lakers, and everybody else that came, their foes, they had to beat the league, they had to beat the officiating, they had to beat the media. And that's what made their championships more sweeter than the Celtics and the Lakers. Fuck what they fans talking about. They was already preordained before they got Magic and Bird. They was already special franchises. While the Pistons championships was so far more better, was because they went against the status quo. They beat the machine. They beat the league. They beat the officiating. They beat the naysayers. They beat the haters. And that's what the Lions got to go through. And it starts tomorrow night at Lambeau. That's what they're going to have to go through. And it's sweet. It's sweeter that way. You don't want to beat the game on easy, medium. You want to beat that shit on the hardest level. Superstar, whatever they playing these days. You want to beat it at its highest level. You want to beat it at its highest level. That's what you want. You want to beat the game at its hardest level. So that's what we're gonna be working against. We gotta, with the officiators, all at some point give us the benefit of the doubt and all this type of stuff. The only way that's gonna happen if we become champions, Super Bowl champions. That's the only way that's gonna happen. It's the only way. So, those champions get calls, and what I'm saying, unless you got a superstar on the team. But I don't want that shit the easy way. We waited all these years for Lions to be successful. So, none of these, we finally time to turn the corner. You haven't turned the corner. No, we need to turn that real corner. Hopefully, start tomorrow night, man. Hopefully, that's what it is, man. So, the Green Bay Packers, it's not even a franchise I really hated until that game last year where they cheated Trey Flowers on the holding and all that shit. I really didn't hate them like that because I used to love Brett Favre as a player, not as a fucking human being at this point. But I used to love Brett as a player. Used to love Sterling Sharp back in the day and them. But, when it comes to line picking line, but I really hated the Bears and the Cowboys. The two teams I hated. You got players who don't hate like Bill Romanowski, trash ass, guys like that. But yeah, after that game, I just had to hate them, dude. I never disliked Aaron Rodgers neither. But he a little prick. Dude. So after that last game, I hate them dudes now, dog. After that week 2 last year, last season, first season, yeah. But I always really hated the Bears. But I hate the Packers like that now because of that. But Minnesota really never had no read. Chris Carter was my favorite receivers of all time. It's like no particular order: Brandon Marshall, Terrell Owens, Calvin Johnson, Chris Carter. Probably 4 of my favorite receivers of all time. So I was a huge CC fan back in the day, man. Robert Smith was cool. Randy was the shit too. So Randall Cunningham. I'm going for all the black quarterbacks. So but yeah, it's for the Cowboy Bears for me. I hated them. The Packers, yeah, they there or not that shit last year. Anytime we play them, they beat us and all that type of shit. But after that, so yeah, it is what it is. But we coming. Hopefully, start tomorrow night, man. But if not, they got an opportunity to soup up that defense, upgrade the quarterback position. But also, kind of talk about the defense and the quarterback. I want to see them go get a veteran quarterback. I wonder if they're going to be shopping Jalen Ramsey. I wouldn't mind going to get Jalen Ramsey and add him to the DB, to the quarterback backfield. But hey, that'd be another video for another day. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop the video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Appreciate the love and support. Shit, one time for the one time. Mercy Sports Talk. Peace. Don't forget to check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV, for more sports, music, news, and entertainment. It's Goodfella TV, more sports, music, news, and entertainment right here on YouTube. Peace.